Hello, my name is Sebastian and I cover all things pop culture. Of course, we've been covering everything Liam Payne. And I have to say, best friend, there is so many different types of things being said right now. It seems like the case in the Liam Payne passing is nothing is really happening. I mean, that's the sense that I'm getting. Roger Norris is out here. Brian Boss is out there making, interviews, getting paid probably, allegedly. Nothing is really happening. Absolutely nothing is happening. And it's so insane that now we are over 2 months into his passing and we are still here drawing blanks. Listen, before we get into the last song that he recorded about his ex-girlfriend, I wanted just to take a quick second to tell you guys that tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And I've been getting a lot of comments and messages saying that some of you will be spending the holidays alone. So I thought about a great idea to spend them together. I'm going to be doing a couple of long story times so you guys don't feel alone. My mission in my channel is to, of course, deliver pop culture, but also keep you company. So consider yourself booked for tomorrow, Christmas Eve, and the Christmas Day, the holidays, because you're going to be spending it with me. I love you guys, and that is what I always want to remind you, that on my channel, we are a family, okay? All right. So listen, there are new reports saying that Liam Payne recorded a love song for ex-girlfriend Naomi Campbell shortly before he died. Liam Payne, former One Direction star, left the world a deeply personal parting gift, a song he crafted as a tribute to his brief but impactful relationship with supermodel Naomi Campbell. The ballad, titled Closer to You, was recorded earlier this year and is said to capture the raw emotion and yearning Payne felt after their split in 2019. Payne and Campbell dated for several months in 2019, a whirlwind romance filled with shared moments and the challenges of balancing high-profile careers. Though their relationship ended, it left a lasting impression on the singer. Shortly after their breakup, Payne began composing Closer to You, a love song that vividly recalls the depths of his feelings for Campbell. The song opens with an evocated line, quote, "Still smell your perfume in my room." Payne reportedly joked that Naomi's distinctive scent lingered with him long after she was gone, a sentiment woven into the melody. The heartfelt lyrics plead for reconciliation, with Payne singing, "I want to love you." Although the song remained unfinished for years, Payne returned to it in 2024, channeling his emotions and artistic vision into what he believed would be his comeback track. In July, Payne worked on the track in Los Angeles alongside close friend Roger Norris and his girlfriend, who contributed to the lyrics and melody. By August, Payne was in Sweden collaborating with legendary producer Rami Jakob, the mastermind behind One Direction's What Makes You Beautiful. Grammy-winning producer Max Martin also joined the project remotely, adding his expertise to Payne's final masterpiece. Jakob shared a reflection on his longtime relationship with Payne on Instagram. "I've known this wonderful human for almost 13 years. Time goes by, but some things never change." Payne's dedication to the track was clear during the 8-hour recording session that finalized Closer to You. Despite his struggles with addiction, Payne appeared sober, full of optimism, and focused on his craft. Friends and collaborators described the session as filled with laughter and hope as Payne envisioned the song marking his triumph return to music. Well, listen, if you guys didn't know, there was some reports saying that Liam Payne was focusing on a humongous comeback. Roger Norris did say that he was focusing on a tour, he was focusing on a song, he was focusing on a new album, that he was so excited to get back to work. Now, if you guys remember, when Roger Norris wrote that email to Payne's father, stating that he was no longer going to be involved in Payne's life and that he urged them to get 24-hour medical medical help for Liam to help him fight addiction, he did say that while they were in West Palm, Payne was very excited for the future and he was gearing up for a comeback tour. Liam Payne loved music. Liam Payne, all he wanted to do was music. He did say in Argentina, I believe to a fan, or he said it somewhere, I believe, if I can find it, I'll show you. But he did say, and I really remember reading, saying that he was going to be, that he was preparing for his own tour, because he was in Argentina and he saw Niall and he was inspired to do his own tour. So he was like gearing up for his own tour. I think he said it to some fans or something. He had a lot of plans for his future. And I have to say, addiction can happen to anyone. We are one mistake away, one bad decision away from having an addiction ourselves. And I think it's so unfair to judge or to classify him as a bad human being, or even to dismiss all the good that he has done just because he had an alleged addiction. That has nothing to do with your heart, your character, or your kind thoughts, or your charitable heart. And I do believe that he was very excited for the future. I believe that he had so many plans. There was talk of a comeback album, tour, music, everything. There was even a talk about getting One Direction back together before he passed. There was a lot of talk that they were allegedly preparing like a one night only type of performance. There were so many plans that unfortunately did not happen. The song, there's no other updates as of right now, this moment that I'm recording this, about the song. But if there is, I will of course, tell you guys. I think that they should wait a little bit to release the song. I think that there should be a little bit of time to understand that, the family probably needs to have a moment. Right now, they're probably not being able to grieve because his passing is still very much in the air. There's so many missing pieces. There's so many things that need to be done before the family can finally grieve. And I think after the case is closed, maybe then the song should come out. And I think that the song's proceeds should go. Now, wasn't there a producer that wanted to release a song and then decided not to release it? I'm questioning if this was the same guy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Remember we did that video where the director got a lot of backlash for wanting to release the song, and then he was going to release it. It was like a couple weeks after Liam Payne passed. Do you remember that song? And that producer that was like, oh, the proceeds are gonna go to the his favorite charity or something. You guys remember that song? I'm wondering if that is the song that was gonna come out. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, that's not the one. This one is called "Do No Wrong." Okay, that's what the song is called. And so he probably has a few songs that he has not released. So the fans are we're gonna get some new songs eventually, but I think that. I just think it's all so sad, but I think the family really needs to find some clarity, some answers. And I think that we need to start filling out these missing pieces, because there's a lot of people walking free that should not be free, in my opinion. And yeah, so what do you guys think about this? I've also seen some comments saying like, poor Kate Cassidy, having to sit and listen to him record a song about an ex. Listen, if we're gonna talk about that, of course it's such a weird thing, to have your partner sing about an ex, but your exes, your former love stories, they're your story, and they're going to be part of you. They also shaped you in a negative or a positive way. You learned things from them. Even though some of us may close the book and never think about them, they're still part of our history. And, if he was really thinking that this was going to be his comeback song, I mean, he worked with incredible people. I think that's fine. I don't think that he still loved Naomi till this day. I think that the song was made when he was heartbroken. The song wasn't finished and he wanted to finish it, period. And it does say that allegedly Kate Cassidy and Roger Norris helped him with some lyrics. So, you know, a group effort. But yeah, I don't know. It's all such a, it's just all so, it's also, you know, it feels like a movie. It doesn't it feel like a movie? It feels like a movie that just doesn't have an end in sight, because the authorities are just so fucking slow and they don't do shit, in my opinion. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments. I wanted to say thank you for all your love, all of your support. Once again, if you are spending the holidays alone, you're not anymore, because you always have me. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.